So in this video we are going to see methods that are used with strings. So what are the methods? Methods are basically nothing, but it can be used to do any operations or manipulations or evaluation to the string, right? So first let's create a variable. Let me create this like this, and now let me do something like this. So if you want to use any methods, what you can do something like this: name of the string, the variable, and with this dot you have this, as you can see, list of methods that you can use. So why I deliberately written this as kept in uppercase, so that I can show you. If I use this method, to use this method, any method, sorry, you can use this dot, then name of the method, then this parentheses, right? In some cases you pass certain argument to this parentheses, in some cases you don't. If it requires, then we pass it, otherwise we just keep it empty, right? Let's run this, and as you can see here, this was in uppercase, but the result, it just use this method, apply this method to this string, right? And we have this text variable value in lowercase. We can directly apply here as well, right? Something like this. It's all right. We can directly apply alongside with this string, or we can apply like this. Okay, so if we have something like this, we can apply this uppercase method as well with this upper, and now it will be into uppercase letters, or something like capitalize. Okay, so now it will be capitalized. Okay, so there are so many methods, right? We can do something like this. If I have this space here, now if I run this, I have this space, and as I told you when we were learning about string, that space is also considered as a character. Anything inside this double quote or single quote is considered as a character, but I want to remove the space. So what I'm going to do is I just use this strip method, and it will be remove this space. As you can see, it just removes the space. So every method has a certain usage, right, that we can apply and use that. Something like count. If I want to know the occurrence of certain character, let's say I want to know how many O's are there in this string. So if I run this, as you can see, it returns the count. It's evaluate this and it returns with the 2. There are 2 O's, this O character here and here in this string. Okay, I can have something like this. As we have seen last video, we learned about boolean, and that's why we learned the boolean. As you can see, okay, let me show you this. Okay, as you can see, it returns the boolean value. It evaluates what it's going to do. It's going to see it's going to see sorry, whether this is alphabet or not. That's this method suggest is alpha. So okay, I'm okay. Retrieve the string is alphabetic string. False otherwise. A string is alphabetic if all characters in the string are alphabetic and there is at least one character in the string. Okay, because there is a space here, that's why it returns the false. Okay, so even all the characters should be alphabetic. That's the condition. Then it's going to return true. So it sorry. Now we just run this. Now it's true because every character, there is not even one space or any other character. If I add like this 0 here, now it evaluates to be false because there is one character which is not alphabetic, right? So there is also similar method like this. There are many methods to evaluate is decimal. So if I just hover over it, returns true if the string is decimal, otherwise false. Evaluates this. it false because it is not decimal, it is consists of alphabetic characters. If I return something like this, now we will see, now it's true because it has these decimal values, these numbers. Okay, there are other methods as well, is lowercase, and okay, we will see that. We have seen that how can we turn string into lowercase and uppercase and all that, but if we want to evaluate, okay, returns true if the string is lowercase, otherwise it's false. So if I just apply this, true because all the characters are in lowercase, right? Is if I use this uppercase, then it is going to return false because all the characters are in lowercase. If they were being in uppercase, if I say hello, sorry, there is a mistake, but just keep it, it's not important here. Okay, it's true because all the characters here are uppercase. Okay, so as I said, there are so many methods here that you can use. We have seen this format method, right? Let me show you. We have seen while we learning formatting of the string. Let's create this variable age and let's print it directly. And we just apply format here. We just I am years old, right? Placeholder, we want to put this age here, right? Okay, so yeah, that's a format that we have already seen in formatting. You can apply the format, and as I told you that some method you don't need to add anything, but in some method you need to put this argument. This is the argument, of course. Well, we learn functions, we learn about these parameters and arguments, but for now know that this is the argument we need to pass. So in some methods you need to pass those argument according to methods, right? So I think those are the methods. There are so many, you can try by yourself. There are like a list of this method. You can replace something like this. I want to replace the h with f, right? So you need to give two arguments in this method. First, which character you want to replace, and the second one is with which character you want to replace that character. So now instead of hello world we have fellow world. Okay, so yeah, that's methods. There are so many, as I told you. You can try, you can read it from here. If you want just a brief detail, you can just hover over it, or just you can just read them about what they do, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. There are so many methods. If I want to know index, the lowest index of s, or if I want to know the index of particular character, if I want to know index of r in this so okay, r is at 8th index, so this method is going to use. Okay, that's pretty much it for this method. We can know the count as we have seen, and this method with this is are those are the ones which as you can see here, it returns the boolean, it evaluates whether it is lower, whether it is numeric, double, and this is like something like that. Okay, so there are so many. Upper we have seen, and then we have seen this, all the other stuff you can try by yourself. Just and if you want to read it, as I said, you can read it from here, some brief summary about this method. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it about the methods of the string. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching.